My brothers and sisters, you are now watching The Gamer 2323, so just forget about the chores you're supposed to do. Put your feet up, get your Kool-Aid, fried chicken, popcorn, get whatever you may need. And I hope you enjoy the video. I need all gamers' attention out there, okay? It don't matter if you game on that PlayStation. It don't matter if you game on that Xbox. It don't even matter if you game on that Wii U. It don't matter if you game on PC, okay? It don't matter what platform you gaming on right now, okay? I want your opinions, okay? So, I had wrote an article on my website. And the article was about Watch Dogs, okay? Now, Watch Dogs, I'm still excited for Watch Dogs, okay? I've even made a vid saying that I'm more excited for Watch Dogs than Grand Theft Auto 5. I did it, but I can't really say that I'm a backtrack from that now because I've yet to play Watch Dogs. Okay, is Grand Theft Auto 5 amazing? Yes, but I've done a video saying I'm more excited to play Watch Dogs than Grand Theft Auto 5 just because just because I knew what to expect from Grand Theft Auto 5, but I didn't expect this. like Grand Theft Auto 5 is everything I expected but more. Like it's so much more than what I expected. And but I'm still excited for Watch Dogs. Some people lately, they're starting to, forget about Watch Dogs. The more and more they see gameplay, they're starting to lose interest and stuff like that. I'm still excited for Watch Dogs, okay? I'm getting it. Well, I pre-ordered the PlayStation 4 Watch Dogs model, so I am still getting Watch Dogs, but I'm getting it on those next-gen consoles, okay? And so the article I wrote was Watch Dogs will only be running in 30 frames per second on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And I said I was going to throw a shot at you. I said I was going to throw some blood at you. Dre, he commented on the article saying, what do you say? This is why I'm making the switch to PC. I'm sorry, but if I want graphics and want a display of 60 frames per second, you got to make the switch to PC. And and someone else replied as well. King Nightmare. He said, "This is actually bad news for me. That's not very next gen. I might actually cancel my pre-order and just pick it up when it goes on sale and pick up Assassin's Creed 4 instead. Watch Dogs might not be as mighty as it seems, and the pre-order charts reflect that." Let me turn off my computer, okay? Cause preach mode is about to take place in this sucker. And this ain't no shots fired at nobody, nothing like that. Listen, okay, I'm one of the few. I'll say one of the few because I'm one of the few gamers who still believe that every gamer should have the right to their own opinion when it comes to games. It seems like lately in this so-called gaming community, it seems like lately you cannot express your opinion without someone bashing you on your very own opinion. Like if you have an opinion and it doesn't relate to someone else's, you're labeled as ignorant, fanboy, you're stupid, you don't know nothing about games, all that and above. And it's hilarious, but it's just like it's sad. It's sad to me. Ever since these next gen consoles were announced, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, it's like the amount of biased gamers that have come out the closet. I don't know if these people are new to gaming. I'm not sure if they were always a fanboy and now they're really starting to show their true colors. I don't know where all of these people come from, but the amount of biased gamers you see today, that they're biased towards the PlayStation or biased towards Xbox, biased towards the Wii U, biased towards the PC, whatever, okay? These next-gen consoles, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, has bought out the fanboy in everybody. Everybody right now is a fanboy, except for but some people will even call me a fanboy, okay? Not a fanboy, I'm a multi-console brother in this sucker. Right. So, but getting back to what they said, they were disappointed that Watch Dogs was only running at 30 frames per second on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Like, they expected more. I've said this on countless occasions. We will not see the true potential of what games can look like on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One until at least a year or two into their lifespan. You're not going to see games looking their absolute best on PlayStation 4 or Xbox One come day one. You're just not going to see it because developers are still trying to, get used to the hardware and learning to develop, their games to their maximum potential on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. You're not going to see amazing games on the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One come day one. You're just not going to see it. That's why some people are waiting, to buy the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because it's going to take time to truly, for developers to truly learn how to use the hardware on that platform. Okay, but it's like they were shocked that Watch Dogs was only running at 30 frames per second. And they're like, well, if it's only running at this on consoles, I might as well switch to PC. And I'm just like, this is shocking to you? We knew this from the get-go, that no matter how much upgraded the PlayStation 4 is from the PlayStation 3 or the Xbox One is from the Xbox 360, we still knew at the end of the day, as far as specs goes, PC is still superior. Like that has never been a secret. Like has that been a secret to anybody out there? Please let me know. It's no secret. It's no secret. So when I'm hearing that, oh my God, this is so disappointing, and oh my God, graphics or games on PC look so much better. Hello, it's been like that since the 1980s. It's been like that for a while. Games. As far as bringing games, as far as games looking their absolute best, you're going to see that on PC just because the specs are better and stuff like that. So I just don't get this sudden obsession with a game looking its absolute best. If you want to play games that look their absolute best, you need to convert to PC. I'm telling you that. Like, yes, PC, the master. I'm telling you that. If you want to play games with the best graphics possible, you might as well convert to PC. I'm not I don't play consoles to experience the best graphics, okay? And talking about the title of the video, do you want great graphics or great games? I don't play consoles, to experience to experience amazing graphics. Is that a good thing when the game does have great graphics? You bet your sweet ass it is, but it's not the most important thing. I've done I forgot what the vid was called, but I've done a vid saying, there's three things that matters in games: gameplay, story, and graphics. Okay, some people say that graphics don't matter. They do matter. They didn't used to matter, when we were, kids, gaming on the PlayStation 1 and, the N64. We used to play those games, and when you go back and play those games today, you'd be like, how the heck did I play these? These graphics are terrible, but it didn't matter at that point. Today, yes, graphics do matter, because now we're so, spoiled, seeing games that, look good. You just can't go from great graphics to how the graphics were back in the day. Okay, so there's no denying it. Graphics do matter, but the question is, how much should they matter? I don't think graphics are the the end all be all on what platform you should game on. I think as far as for games, the most important thing first for me is gameplay. Okay, it doesn't matter how good a game looks. If the gameplay sucks, if you can't hold the controller and the controls fit your needs and it's comfortable to play that game, it don't matter how good the graphics look, you're not going to play that game because the gameplay sucks. Okay, and so I think gameplay is the first most important thing. The second is the story. Okay, I still consider myself a story guy. Some people don't even pay attention to the single player no more. Hurts to say that, but it's true. So for me, it goes gameplay, story, then graphics. Okay, one of the best things in, say, a game like Killzone, you know, one of the first things that people notice is the graphics. Killzone is a beautiful game to play if you're playing on the HD TV and stuff like that. And I think Killzone Shadowfall on PlayStation 4 will be running at 60 frames per second for the most part. You know, I'm sure there'll be some drops, you know, here and there, but for the most part, Killzone Shadowfall on PlayStation 4 is set to be running at 60 frames per second. So you will see, you know, some next gen, you know, games on, you know, the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, but you know, because, you know, 30 frames per second, it was pretty much the standard for this gen, you know. Having 30 frames per second on next gen consoles, I get to where people, you know, could be somewhat disappointed with that, but again, you're not going to see amazing, you know, to their highest potential type game on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One until at least a year or two in. You know, developers still have to learn how to, you know, make their games to its maximum potential. And you know, when gamers are like, oh my god, I'm so disappointed, like, this isn't next gen, 30 frames per second, this isn't next gen. To some extent, they're right. 30 frames per second was a standard for this gen, you know, so they are right. But at the same time, what is this sudden obsession with graphics we have? Is graphics like the end all be all for you purchasing a platform these days? Am I living out on an island by myself? Is a brother the only gamer till this very day that, yes, graphics do matter, but I don't buy a game to have great graphics, okay? No matter how good Battlefield does look on PC. I'm not playing Battlefield on PC just for the graphics, you know? PC gamers don't play PC games just for... That's tough to say. Well, some PC gamers don't play PC games just for the graphics, you know? I don't even know if I can say that. What I'm saying is, you know, graphics aren't the most important thing when it comes to a game. At least in my opinion, it's not. But again, everyone is labeled to their own opinion. You know, so what I'm asking you guys is, do you want great graphics or do you want great games? I'm telling you right now, if you want the best looking possible game to play, you know, for next gen, okay? Like, people said they were I'm sorry. So people said that they were canceling their PlayStation 4 pre-order just because of this news. Sent that to me on my Twitter. Homeboy, tell him I'm talking about you. It's just like, really? Is that really, you know, what's going on these days in gaming? Like, is it just about graphics these days? I guess to some gamers it is, but it's their opinion, so I can't, you know, really say nothing about it. But, you know, for you guys, what do you prefer? Great games or great graphics? If you want great graphics, you might as well cancel your pre-order for PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, whatever, and you might as well start building your very own PC right now, because PC for years to come, and unless consoles, you know, start to use the same specs that, you know, high-end PCs use, you're never going, consoles will never be able to, you know, reach the same, you know, standards that, you know, games on PC have, and that will never happen for years to come unless they start to put the same specs in consoles that they do on high-end PCs. But if they do that, then you might as well still buy a PC, because you can't win. You can't win. So what do you guys want? Great games or great graphics?